Gee, I can't remember.
It's four, actually.
All right, let's do
You're
it.
super behind.
I know it's been a couple of days since then.
Does not bode well.
I know, but what's this two against like teams 28?
It should only be teams of six. We'll talk. You can get four total for your whole team. She'll have 4 rounds tonight. You guys will turn those in.
Paper does the table name.
4.
That's the last service ever.
It's so lame. I mean, so did I. It's lame. Like, you're going to be like, oh, I can't believe we cared about that. They're pretty fun, yeah. Good evening, everyone. Welcome down to Cranky Sam. We're going to get started with trivia here in just a minute or two. If you'd like to join us, come on up to the table, grab some slips and pens, and we'll get started here in just a couple minutes.
Pen?
Yep. Go with 4 rounds tonight.
How do we play? We only need one or
Grab 4 slips right now. That'll be for the 4 rounds. And a pen and everything else will kind of explain. Everything will be up on the screens. I know it's kind of hard to hear. So 4. They're all damaged.
all
now.
damage? What happened?
Oh, I don't do those.
What?
I don't do those. You deserve damage ones, so let's be honest. I know what you did. I know what you did last summer.
We good with one slip?
We'll have 4 rounds tonight, so if you want to grab 3 more, good. And we'll run over kind of all the basics here in just a second or two. Hi, how's it going? Good. You grab 4 of those slips. I don't know if we'll need to print out some more and a pen out of there.
I don't have to left.
I'm gonna go get a hold of the crew here. Maybe 2 hours now. We'll get you out here by 9. Yeah, it's 4 rounds. So. Alrighty, folks. Last call to grab a slip and a pen before we start trivia here in just 1 minute. Last call to grab some slips. You have some things to do.
Oh, yes. No, I don't have
Is it Missouri Marathon? Is that what it was?
Okay.
Oh, no, it's free. You can just grab a slip and a pen and.
These are players fun. Oh, it's a lot of fun. But it's easy to be off.
Yeah.
He's one of the
I know. Well, usually they do this for me, but they're a little busy. So, if I can be right, you can grab 4 slips and a pen out of them. Go in just a minute. Alrighty, friendos, let's get this show on the road. If it's your first time down or it's been a while, go ahead and check those screens. Here's the basics. We're going to have 4 rounds of 10 questions each. Each question is worth 1 point. But if you look in the top right corner of your sheet, there's also a star there. You can circle that star and it will double your points for that round. We won't do any repeats of questions, but I'll give you a countdown as we get toward the end of time. And as always, our first place prize is a $30 drink card. Second place, a $20 drink card. Third place is a surprise prize, which tonight is what I was kind of excited to find and then realized it's absolute trash garbage. The Trivial Pursuit 90s edition. Remember all that crap you don't remember because it didn't matter? You can now be asked about it. It says, from the most trivial of decades. And let me tell you, it is garbage. We will also have a best team name prize as we come up on that. Thank you. Just 1 second here, folks. All righty, now we're cooking with gas. We only have 4 rules, so please follow them. They're not that hard to follow. First and foremost, no cell phones out during rounds at all, please. Just keep them away. You can pop them up during breaks. We also have a 6-person team limit. If you have more than 6, just let me know. You can still play, but you can't win. So I need you to write more than 6, very large, at the top of your first sheet. Also, keep your answers quiet. Don't shout things out. That's turd action. We don't need no turds down here. And last but most importantly, remember, it's just trivia, so simmer down. If you find your palms sweating and your heart starting to race, there's no money in this. All right, you might win some crappy old Trivia Pursuit game, so just simmer down. Great. You wonder why I say that? You'd be surprised. So, with all that being said, make sure your team name is at the top. We're going to dive right into our first round tonight. Back in the day, August 1999. I'm going to ask you 10 questions about what happened 25 years ago, starting next month. I'll give you the date. You give me the answers. That's about all we need to cover for there. Let's do some trivia here. Question number 1. On August 1st, 1999, the Petronas Towers officially opened in what Malaysian capital, becoming the world's then tallest building? Name that capital.
Pin it down to you in the future. Pin it.
I'll give you about 10 more seconds before we move on. So go ahead and take some notes if you need to. Again, moving on in 10 seconds. Moving on to question number 2 in our August 99 round. Famous for his iconic line, "I see dead people." What child actor co-starred with Bruce Willis in the premiere of The Sixth Sense? And seconds. Take some notes if you need to. Question number 3. On August 5th, 1999, in the first of thousands of cases, a $23 million verdict was handed down over health damage caused by what diet pill with a repeating nickname? And seconds. Here we are at question number 4. On August 11th of 1999, founded by Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, Ace Frehley, and Peter Criss, what American rock group received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? On this day, well, next month, 25 years ago. 10 seconds. Take some notes if you need to. We'll have 2 minutes at the end of the round for you to check over your answers. Question number 5. On August 13th of 1999, now in its 54th year, what popular annual event opened for its 32nd year in San Diego? Name that event. Ten seconds. "25 years ago on August 14th, number 6 here, as part of a Teach the Controversy movement, the Kansas State Board of Education voted to delete virtually any mention of what from the state's science curricula? Ten seconds. Question number 6 in 1999 of August. Later becoming the first sitting head of state charged with war crimes, tens of thousands of Serbians rallied to demand the resignation of what president and douchebag of Yugoslavia? No, spelling does not matter. But it should be phonetically correct. Ten seconds. Question number 8. On August 20th, Bob Sheehan, the bassist for what band famous for their song Run Around, a 90s classic, died of a drug overdose at 31. Name that band. Ten seconds. Excellent. Question number 9, just two more in our August 99 round. On the 28th of August, the last full crew left what Russian space station? Ten seconds. And finally, question number 10 on August 30th of 1999. After decades of occupation and accused genocide, one half of the small Indonesian island voted for independence, eventually becoming what sovereign country? Yeah. 10 seconds.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Perfect 10.
And that, my friends, is going to do it for round number 1. I'll give you 2 minutes to look over your answers and turn in your sheets. 2 minutes starts now. Turn them in upside down up here, please.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, Trade? We're back. Come on, summer.
Welcome back, baby. Down to 1 minute. 1 minute left. Get all your slips turned in, please.
It's a lot. I had a bad so much doctor. I was like, oh, no, good. You're actually sitting more than 5 here, but it's 4.
Last one, Cambo. Yeah.
And Isle in Indonesia. It's not East Timor. Cambodia is a landlocked. Well, it's at the coast. It's in Thailand. Well, it has a coast list between Thailand, Laos, and Vietnam. It's very much. You start. Yeah, we just finished our first round, but if you guys want to dive in for round number two, we're going to go over the answers and then, hey, you guys are more than welcome. Yeah, Brent? Yeah.
Yeah, little slip should be up by now. Folks, in a couple days, First Friday, there's going to be an amazing band playing down here. You should definitely come check it out. They're called First Left on 10th. Touring the country to pretty big venues, but we snagged them to come hang out with us this coming Friday. Also, First Friday shenanigans in general.
It's so late. You are so late. Oh. And you guys definitely put you have more than 6 people on here to help me out too, right? You're like, I'm working. Like,
Great job.
Oh, thanks, man.
Alrighty, folks, thank you for your patience with 25 teams. That's 250 answers for me to look over. So we'll see how you did on this first round. The capital of Malaysia. It's a little city called Kuala Lumpur. Not that kind of koala. I'm being kind of nice on this first round, and so a lot of your spellings of his last name were very interesting. But it's Haley Joel Osment. One person put Joel Osborne. I was like, I can't do it. I'm sorry. I love you though. That great diet pill. What could possibly go wrong was Fen-Phen. Or fenfluramine, phentermine. If you saw Gene Simmons, then you should. If you know, then you know. That was Kiss, of course, Kiss. A lot of people guessed Fleet Week for this, which let me know. Let me tell you, I'm one of the horniest parties in town. This is the least sex anybody's going to have, but that's at the San Diego Comic-Con International. Unless you have some really good cosplay going, I'm sure. Yes, 25 years ago, and they haven't changed it much. Old Kansas decided we can't have evolution in the science books. What a terrible idea. You guys also came up with some very interesting spellings for this guy, but those of you that knew that former President Slobodan Milosevic. Slobodan Milosevic. Bob Sheehan, why you wanna give me the run around? Yeah, that's a Blues Traveler song you should have known. It's probably a question in this crappy game right here, because it's garbage. The Russian, a lot of you knew they used Soyuz capsules, but it's Mir was the name of the station, Mir. And finally, I just recommend everybody to take a couple minutes looking at what Asia in general looks like. That's East Timor. The east side of Timor Island became so country. The right is, or the west is still in control of Indonesia. For those of you that guessed, Thailand has half of a small island. I'm sure you have great personalities. I think that's all I can say. All right, let's check those scores, see how you did. Is our out of 10, but if it's bolded, that means it is double the points.
No, I'm I haven't decided the idea.
Also, if you are part of our tournament and I didn't get your number on there, let me know.
Just put it on your next sheet for me, real big at the top, okay?
Oh.
And here we are at the top of the list with a four-way tie. Sounds exhausting. That's Hot Blood Powell Summer Humidities, Pleather Swazers, and at least the beer didn't blow away, all with 18 points. We got Childless Cat, Ladies and Friends, and Lone Wolf Moskovitz there in second edition, third. There's some great names. I really liked Craigslist Sperm Donor, but my favorite name, even though they always come up with something like it, is a Merkin in Paris. Where's my Merkin team? Come on up to get your prize. Usually I just give away one thing, but this is a true triple header. All three Ernest P. Worrell movies together on, I think, on 3 compact discs. That is Ernest Goes to Camp, Ernest Scared Stupid, and Ernest Goes to Jail. But truly, you're welcome. You are welcome. And peace and love be with you, Vern, and to all of you Vern lovers out there. Vern is dead? Oh, I was like, I don't think he's real. Alrighty, crew, we're going to dive into our second round. Again, if you have more than 6 people, please mark it on your sheet. And if you forgot your tournament number, throw it on there. We're going to do a good old random round, 10 random questions to tickle your little brain pickles. Let's dive in with the first one here. Question number one. Chicago is located on the shores of what lake? Ten seconds. Again, take that some notes on a separate sheet or on the side if you need it. Moving on to question number two. Until 1939, what was the country of Thailand known as? And guess what? It's not East Timor. Ten seconds. Moving on to number three. Rebecca Welton, Roy Kent, and Nathan Shelley are all characters from what popular TV series? Seconds. Question number four, talking about rivers here. The Tigris and Euphrates, key to early civilizations, both eventually flow into what body of water? Just to be clear on this one, this is where their waters would mix for the first time. In what body of water? Where their waters would mix for the first time? 10 seconds. Question number five, a little Broadway. What Broadway musical was inspired by Cervantes' Don Quixote? Ten seconds. Question number five. What type of brandy must come from a specific region of Southwest France? Name that kind of brandy. 10 seconds. Question number 7. The Boers of South Africa descended from what country originally? Boereville. Ten seconds. Question number 8, just 3 more in our random round. At 5,832 Earth hours, what planet has the longest day? There's only 8 of them. 10 seconds. Question number 9. What is the strongest human muscle based on its weight, specifically located? So don't just say the human body. Be specific, please. Ten seconds. And finally, your obligatory sports trivia question, because I don't care about sports. How many players are there on a cricket side? You know, cricket, America's favorite sport.
Sorry, I have to go see a friend that I haven't seen in like 10 years. So I'm going down the street.
Fair enough.
Peace out.
You peace out. You just live your life out there.
10 seconds.
He's considering Dutchland for this. I think it's a great call, yeah.
Yeah.
Sports. Sports ball, yeah. It's sports ball.
Alrighty, folks, that is going to do it for round number 2. You have 2 minutes. 2 minutes starting right now to get all your slips turned in upside down, please.
Spanish.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It takes some blank ones just to play along. I missed the first 2 rounds already.
Just dive in him. Yeah, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, I don't need a tournament up. How many rounds are there?
Probably got 2 more after. So yeah, you're in good timing there. Where do you want it? It's right there, sir. Thank you. Thanks. Right there, sir. Thank you.
30 seconds to lead all slips in, please. 30 seconds.
Sort of right there for me, please. And there for
If your slip is not turned in because you're just testing me, then you are late and I will take a point off.
so late again. You're okay, but next time I will take a point off. She had another like 45. I saw that on there. Thank you. You're all good. I'll just be very clear. I pitch him a flag, but some people do. So
Alrighty, crew. Thank you so much for your patience. Let's dive in and check those answers to round number 2, our random round. There's one on here you're going to be pissy about. We'll just have to deal with it. Chicago is located in shores of Lake Michigan, because that makes sense. The country of Thailand, the kingdom of Thailand, really was known up until 1939 as Siam. Rebecca Welton, Roy Kent, and Nathan Shelley are all characters from the TV show Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso. The Tigris and the Euphrates flow through the Middle East, and eventually where the water would first meet is the Persian Gulf. The Persian Gulf. I really like some of the answers on these. My favorites were Les Mis. Man of La Mancha is based on Don Quixote. Somebody put Mean Girls, the musical. I was like, okay, well, at least you're paying attention to Broadway a little bit. This brandy, to be called what it's called, has to be from Southwest France. That's cognac. All cognac is brandy, not all brandy is cognac. Wrap your little head around that one. A few of you did put just Dutch on this. If you see, we're looking for the name of the country. There's no Dutchland, but the Netherlands is what we're looking for. One team did put Holland, and I didn't take it because that is not and has never been a country. Just because I'm a turd. Dude, 5,832 days to rotate fully on its axis. That's Venus. Venus is just chilling over there. All right, this is the one that's going to cause some controversy. I made a call, though. That muscle, if you put, it is the jaw, it's the masseter. So if you put mouth, I took it. Unless you put mouth/tongue, then I did not take it. So I was looking for jaw or just mouth. If you put tongue on there, I took it away. Sorry, not sorry. Trying to be as fair as possible, but also, you know. And shockingly, only 2 teams knew the amount of players on the cricket side. Really, it's not that much different from baseball, except it takes even longer. There's 11 players. We usually just see what's going on between the wickets, but there's field people scattered all over on either side. There's like 8 fielders or something. So that's where we ended up there. Let's check your scores. Oh, I know what I can do here. And see how you did.
Stand up.
Also, bronze will do, whatever team that is. You did not put your name on your slip. I'm guessing that was yours. If you want to claim you did better than 3, we can talk, but please always put your team name on, because otherwise I have to go look at people's handwriting, and ain't nobody got time for that. That top pack is starting to separate a bit, with at least the beard didn't blow away, and Hot Glen Powell Summer tied for first with 26 out of 30 possible there. Humidities. It's funny. Have 24 points in second, and in third is the Pleather Swazers with 23 points. Humidities. Humidities. Yes, good. Wonderful. All right, folks, our next round is a photo round, so make sure you can see one of the screens fairly clearly. I've done a lot of stupid photo rounds, but this one might be the dumbest one I've ever done. So it's either going to be extremely easy or completely impossible. I don't know which, but I think you guys will do pretty darn well on it. It is going to be movies by emoji. I will give you a series of emojis, not the emoji movie, but I'll give you a series of emojis that represent a movie. I will even give you the year that movie came out. You name the movie. And again, a reminder, don't shout out answers. Don't start singing theme songs or saying famous lines. Keep it secret, keep it safe. I'm going to show you a quick example here before we dive in. It took me forever to get to that point. So this is just an example, but if I, for example, put this up, got a lot of clocks, calendars, snow, and a beaver, we'd probably be talking about Groundhog Day. See what we're doing here? So it's going to be a movie represented by emojis, sometimes very poorly, because I'm not that creative and I rarely use emojis. So here we go. Let's dive into number one. Again, name the movie by the emoji. And again, please keep your answers real secret. 1994. Name the movie.
Joker.
I think it's going to be too easy. 10 seconds to move on. Make sure to take some notes or make your guesses now. Number two, 2021. That'll shut you up, didn't it? 10 seconds. How about a movie from 1941? Name the movie. Yeah. 10 seconds. All right, number four is really stupid, but had to get it in there. 1987. Name the movie. Ten seconds. Number five, 1999. Name the film. Ten seconds. Moving on to number 6, name the 2000 movie. Just a reminder, don't give it away with any hints. Ten seconds. Number 7, taking us back to 1980. Name the movie. Ten seconds. Number 8, how about 1995? Name the movie. Ten seconds. Number 9's a little sneakier. 1964. Name the film. Ten seconds. And from 1964 to 1946, number 10, name the movie. 10 seconds. And just like that, we are done with our photo round. Name the film from emojis. You have 2 minutes. That's 2 minutes starting now.
Say this long. Yeah. So did you not do well? I thought they were really easy, but I don't know. Oh, good. Yeah, hold on. Thanks.
Down to 1 minute left. 1 minute right there for me.
So dark.
If you want to double it, you just circle. Sorry.
Oh, you need
All right, you got it, versus.
30 seconds, folks. 30 seconds. So we need all slips turned in. Good. And last call for slips. Get all those slips up right now, please.
Thank you, darling.
All righty, crew, let's check those answers. Some of these were very easy for you. Just a couple threw people off, so we'll talk about those as we go. But you got a feather in a box in the chocolates. That's Forrest Gump. This one probably got the most out of a lot of people. It's pretty literal. And I think most people might be more familiar with a 1961 version of this movie. But if you have planes against sharks, let's say jets versus sharks, West Side Story. I never saw the Meg, but I don't know if planes are involved. They probably are. Citizen Kane spelled with a K, your fun fact for the day. Kane with a K. Well, I got this one. Some people said like the watermelon romp party time, and they got a couple footlooses, which is fine. That was Dirty Dancing at a camp. Watermelon. I know it's stupid. Listen, stupid movies, stupid emojis. What do you expect? 1999. I think almost everybody got this one. That was Fight Club. And can I just say thank you to all of you that nobody shouted out on this one because I was expecting like somebody could not control themselves. They're going to shout it out. A lot of us recognize this one as well. There were some interesting guesses, but we were looking for The Shining, The Shinin. Go. Yeah, this isn't the Martian movie with Ben Affleck or Matt Damon eating his poop. This was Toy Story. Oh, potato. This next one got a lot of you as well. Airplane was a common guess, which I could see, except that that was definitely not 64. I don't know when it was, but probably 70s is my major guess. But 1964, the movie that matches the best is Doctor Strangelove, or How I Learned to Love the Atomic Bomb. And last but not least, we got a lot of like A Christmas Story and A Christmas Carol. You were kind of close. We were looking for It's a Wonderful Life. It's gosh darn, is it just a wonderful life? So let's check your scores. Get really high scores for that and a lot of uses of the star. So things have shifted a bit here. Oh.
I know, unfortunately, everybody else jumped up too. So. That's fine.
And here we are at the top of the list. We now have a three-way tie, much more manageable, in my opinion. We got Hot Glen Powers, Owl Summer, Craig's the sperm donor, and at least the beer didn't blow away. All 35 out of 40 possible at that point. Winning up the cup is tied with Humidities, and the Weird Pirates are there with 33. So it's all going to come down to this final round. This last round, just to warn you, will be a speed round. Here's what happens in a speed round. I will only leave each clue up for 30 seconds. And then, more importantly, you will only have 60 seconds after the last slide clears to get your slips turned in. No late slips on a speed round, please. Not that I'm looking at anybody in particular. She is just the turner inner. I shouldn't give her that much sass. All right, so this will be a speed round. You're going to have a little bit less time with each clue. And again, slips need to be turned in within 1 minute after the last slide clears. It's going to be hopefully, I don't know if this is going to be too easy or too hard, just like that last one. It's hard to tell. But we're going to do homophone pairs. So, for example, this is just an example. Don't stress out yet. If I would put repeatedly hit a root vegetable, you need to come up with 2 words that match that. That would be beet and beet. You don't need to turn it into a sentence. You don't need to have it make sense. I just need the 2 words that are spelled differently but sound the same. So with that being said, again, speed round, don't shout out answers. Get your slips up in 1 minute after the round. And let's go ahead and go. Let's dive into our final round, round number 4. Question number 1, completely sacred. Yeah. 10 seconds. Number 2, snatch a nap. Remember, the words sound the same but mean different things and are spelled differently.
Drew! Thank you.
10 seconds.
I'm obnoxious.
Question number 3, feline connections. I did try to make these kind of hard, so if you're confused, you're in good company. Feline connections. Ten seconds. Number 4, altered shovel.
What?
Thank you, Drew.
Ten seconds.
Wait, what's this one?
Two words that sound
Number 5, seafaring umbilicus.
because it's your no, I can tell from the crowd they're not getting it much either. That's okay. I had fun making them.
We're going to eke out a little bit more time given the dead looks in your eyes. 10 seconds, though. Comment number 6, matching dock. 2 words spelled differently but sound the same. Ten seconds. All right, if you've fallen off the train, we can get you back here at number 7, a caviar line.
Whose salad is this? Oh, somebody dropped off the salad. This is for someone and walked away. And was like,
Bring it back to the energy. See the brackets, right?
"Oh, could you put a logo in for me to go?"
10 seconds. Let's try number 8, ocular approval. And seconds. That's number 9, Seabird Swerve. Ten seconds. And finally, number 10, this one's even clunkier than most, the Military Seed.
Yes, and well, again, most people are just like,
10 seconds. And that is it. You all have 60 seconds from right now to get your slips turned in. If you did not star your rounds before, go ahead and star them now. I will not automatically star. Please don't be late with your slips.
no, you had to write something. You can't just write nothing.
30 seconds left. Only 30 seconds till all slips must be turned in, please. Ten seconds. Please don't be late. And that is time. Get him in, get him in, and get him in. Thank you.
Wait,
Oh, how do you think I got here in a helicopter? You planned for it, lady. All right, folks, we got these scored up. Looks like y'all did quite well on this. Those perturbed, ugly faces you were showing me were just thinking, I guess. Should have lifted your legs next time. You looked a little strained.
Still losing.
I don't even think you're last yet. So people are really rough. It just in final round, you can see the answers though. Plus there. Appreciate it.
Drew, before we dive into those final answers, just a couple bits of business. We will need a tiebreaker for third place, which we will do after announcing final scores. Also, I know, I get it, but for better or for worse, I spend like 10 hours at least every week on this stupid stuff, trying to come up with fun, different things for y'all to do. So if you appreciate that time, you had a good time tonight, you want to yeah, your applause is great. Your money's better. Your applause ain't buying groceries, lady. No, just kidding. But if you'd like to throw a buck or two in my jar, I'd sure appreciate it. Also, for our regulars, we are getting another speaker and some stands, which means people will not be blasted in the face with sound, and we will be able to do music and sound trivia. They told me it's arriving tomorrow. I don't know if I buy it, but we'll find out. Let's check those answers now to round number 4, our homophones round. Most y'all got this one completely sacred. So again, spelling doesn't really matter. That's holy, 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 holy. To snatch a nap. There was rest a rest. That was a little sneaky, I know. I really appreciate how hard you guys tried on certain ones, though. A lot of people said lion line on this, which was not quite what we were going for, because I wouldn't call line a connection, but we were for links. And the amount of you that tried to shove the word hoe into this next one. It's like, God, can we get hoe in there somehow? We got to get hoe in there. That's spade and spade. And umbilicus, you kind of have to know, is your belly button. So a seafaring umbilicus was a naval. A lot of you got confused with it just changing a letter versus it being so. I got a lot of pair of peers. We needed peer. Pair is not the same as peer. But as I figured, most of you guys got back right on the trolley with some caviar line. Row. It's always easy to say you're going to be good when you weren't here, isn't it? Ocular approval. It was I. Ocular being I. A seabird swerve. We're looking for a turn. And last but not least, people tried to get the word semen into this in any imaginable way. I see what you were going for, semen, but we had a slightly better answer of a kernel. So let's check those final scores. If you are one of the two teams tied for third place, send somebody up right away to grab a slip. Everybody can participate in our third play or our tiebreaker. But let's see here we end up with our final scores here. Also, just afterward, regulars, I'll pop up those our tournament scores as of last week, if you're interested. You're not last and you missed the last 2 rounds. We shouldn't bring that up. So these are totals out of a possible 50.
You asked about the cards.
And here we are at the top of the pile. Sweeping in at the very end with a perfect score and a star was Immersion in Paris, ending that with 46 out of 50 points. They'll be taking home the $30 gift card. $20 gift card is going to Witty off the cuff. A beautiful score of 44. But Hot Glen Powell, and at least the beer didn't blow away. I need you to send up one person to just grab a slip. You can go back to your table and keep your pens. Hot Glen Powell, where's Hot Glen Powell? Hot Glen Powell, come grab a slip for a tiebreaker, please. Hot Glen Powell. Again, if you are tied for third, I need you to come grab a slip, please.
That you guys? Great. Love it. All right. Oh, just put your name on it. We'll do a quick tiebreaker.
All right, here's our tiebreaker to decide on third place. After this, we will pop up that tournament score as we've been doing all summer. Do you remember all the way back to our first question of the night? Here's a question about it. What's the tallest building in the world? How many feet high is the Petronas Towers in Kuala Lumpur? Keep in mind, it was the tallest building in the world in 99, but is no longer. But for how many feet tall? I mean, to be fair, they're not messing around, these towers. Look at them. Look at them go and glow in all that smog of Kuala Lumpur. Makes it look beautiful. Like a fire summer, you know? We have one guess in, and we have a second one. Oh, this is going to be close. You guys are kind of right there in the wheelhouse. So we have one guess of 1,100 feet, and we have another guess of 1,300 feet. So the actual total, though, was, wait for it, 1,483, meaning Hot Glen Powell Summer wins third place tonight. And at least the beer didn't blow away. Receives nothing but shame. Shame. Just joshing you. All right, crew. So if you were one of our winners, come on up.
Hey, Hot Glen Powell, take this garbage away from my life. Bad job.
And let me pop up our tournament score if it stayed visible here. There we go. This is all of our tournament players currently and where they're at as of last week.
Hi, who are you?
Video, click off.
What did you guys get?
Second.
Okay, sure. You can have that. Merry Christmas. Happy wittiness. Happy witty.
In the heart.
No big deal. No big deal. We won twice tonight. Really. Often do it. Sure. Oh, what a
Again, we've been running this tournament all summer. We had week 8 last week. We'll be adding week 9 points. Currently in the lead with 305 is Hot Tub Goblin Machine. No, that's a lie. It's the summer team. Number 15 has 340 points added up all summer. That is a lot of points. Again, if you have a chance and you feel willing, throw a buck or two in my jar. Otherwise, we are done here tonight, folks. Just a reminder, first Friday, this Friday, great band coming in. Make sure to come check it out. Otherwise, thank you so much for coming down to Cranky. Doing bingo on Tuesdays, trivia every Wednesday. Because you just can't get enough of the me, I suppose.
How'd you guys do? Sports play. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I barely looked out. And it's too hard to turn my neck these days. No, for 2 weeks in a row, you've been really close to winning. And how about we think about your failure that way?
Good to see you again.
Good to see you too. Have a good one. Jamie and Ryan. Thank you, Reed. Yeah, of course. Have a good one, guys. Good to see ya. Five. There you go. How's that? Each of his. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think any stories. Yeah, but it's really we just yeah. Working on this for years now, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. Glad you made it out. Yeah. Good job, man. Yeah, travel safe, you guys. So anyway, this is an place.